Truth be told, I don't know how to help you. You said you wanted to see me and I came. Sijui nini inakusumbua, or did you not have enough of me? Nirudi? Okay.
Who do you have
I'm
enough?
not a fool. You lied me. This thing will take less than 2 years, right? Now you are with that Muzungu for 7 years and he's still not dead. Villa
Who sent that message? So the guy is
you
crazy.
are
Who's this?
Listen, you are stressing me, please. Why don't you wait and know I'm doing all this for you. This man will be dead soon na kila kitu kitakuwa chetu. Ni pesa sikupei ama that's Kiswahili showing
Well,
that.
what you mean that?
I don't need money. I need my wife back. Our son has lived for 7 years without a mother. You are
What
there
without the
with the
mother? I haven't
Muzungu
known that
hadi
baby.
ukamzalia.
What's wrong? Hey.
As we speak, you are telling me you are pregnant for me. What if the baby is Muzungu's
So that
again?
baby is not mine. Hey.
No, it is. You know,
this baby is not
yours.
mine.
You know it is yours.
No, but I see the messages.
You know
This man will be dead by the end of the year. He knows he is diabetic. We are injecting him with mercury molecules instead of insulin.
But what
So I came every week, you fuck me, then you are here calling me fake. You even dare touch my asshole with your dick. Then you
What
talk
the fuck?
stupidly like that. Sikupei tena. I'm not interested in sex. Mimi nataka bibi yangu. Kwanza siku hizi uko mtaro sana. Kwani huyo mzungu akona dick kubwa aje? Listen, sina time for jokes. It's either you come back to me or you see fire together with your dad. Good morning. Hata mimi nataka gari.
Wewe Kuma.
Maybe there's nothing
No.
Please, let me explain.
Wewe nitakuwa mzungu no jinga.
Please,
No. I give him
Please,
money, I take you from street.
No, they're all lies.
And you what the fuck, you know, it's nothing, you know, like a cuenta uco, no.
When she was transferring her property, a piece of land, 7 acres, the one in question.
Yes.
That she wanted to transfer it from herself to her dad. And that is what I came to Nairobi and I helped facilitate. That's all that happened. The property manager was there. Mm-hmm. There was a lady by name Isabella. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised there's another Isabella.
Mm-hmm. You guys, have you ever seen?
No, I've never seen her anywhere.
So there was a property manager by the name Isabella?
Yes, with all her documents.
So did you send someone to represent
No, none whatsoever. Faith has turned out to be very greedy. And let me tell you, Samaritan and Wakili, yes, you better brave yourself, because moving forward, I am standing in this gap.
Well, you should, if you are actually noticing some malpractices. Yes. Then I strongly suggest that you should.
Love that you show me, yes, that I cannot take it for granted. Love that you show me, I cannot deny.
Samaritan, I was expecting Faith to be here. I really want to see her. We really had a heated exchange the last time I was here with you and her. Na venye anaongea, I think we need to have a sit down. And so much is happening because even the father now is owning property. A property that he's not supposed to be owning. And I hope Wakili here will be in a position to tell us what happened.
About Faith,
Yeah.
I have had a communication with him, with her, I mean. And after we talked, she told me that she's having some things to do. So she told me that she'll be joining us later. So the only person who came to our station, which is Eastern TV, it's him. And I thought it's good for us to discuss this matter. And he explained to you the questions you were asking me. We need to have details from him. You're asking me questions that I can't answer. And that's why I thought it's good for us to have him here.
Okay. Wakili, my question was,
yes,
there's this land in Thika, the 7 acres.
Yeah.
It was transferred to Faith's dad.
Yes.
I was not aware, and Michael is also not aware. No document was served in my office.
Well, excuse me, but who are you to Faith and the dad? Okay, how are you involved in this?
Sorry, my name is Isabella. I'm the property manager. I have been the property manager for their farm for 18 years. All the properties.
Okay, I
So I'm the
remember
custodian. Apart from now their advocate, I'm also a custodian of their legal documents when it comes to the parcels of land and other properties. So there's this one I heard from this conversation.
Yes.
You were here and I heard it when you were being interviewed, that land was transferred to Faith's dad.
Yes, it was.
So I really want to understand, because at the position where I'm sitting, I really need to know what is happening.
Okay, this is what happened. Faith contacted our farm, Omol and Owino Advocates in Kisumu, and she wanted to be represented, legal representation, when she was transferring her property, a piece of land, 7 acres, the one in question.
Yes.
That she wanted to transfer it from herself to her dad. And that is what I came to Nairobi and I helped facilitate. That's all that happened. Yes, the land was Faith's and I helped transfer to the dad, one Boniface Keremi.
Okay.
Yes.
Did she avail all the documents, all the necessary documents?
Yes, she did.
She appeared and she gave you her original copy of the title?
Yes, the original copies of the title. Even the document that transferred, that allowed the transfer from Michael, the said husband, to her. Then I facilitated the process of transferring the land from her to her dad.
Wakili, with all due respect, I'll ask you a question.
Please do.
Did you at any time obtain the historical background of that parcel of land? Did you see the green card?
I obtained the historical background. It was initially, it belonged to the white settlers. And now when they were going away, they had to relinquish land back to the two Africans. Now the person who acquired this land was Michael's dad, who was a white Kenyan.
Yes.
Now that makes him just as suitable to own the land as anybody else, right?
Yes.
So there was a transfer. The land was family owned by Michael's family.
Yes.
And now Michael, being the custodian of the land, transferred the land from himself to his wife. And now the wife was transferring the land from herself to the dad. That is the whole history of that land.
Wakili, were you involved in the initial transfer between Michael and Faith?
No, I was not. It was one the karaoke's law firm that was involved in the transfer.
Okay.
Yes.
And in this process, when it came to gifting, Faith is now gifting the dad.
Yes.
You were not bothered at all to find out if the husband was consenting to this, Michael?
I found out because there were signed documents which were signed with the help of the lawyer. So that means it was given through goodwill. There was no there was no coercion or anything like that.
No. Wakili, I put it to you that there's some misrepresentation of facts. There's fraud. This was not an honest transaction, and I will not relent. There's no way all these processes can be going on without someone noticing until we see it on camera. Because Faith has done things which you are assisting her.
Not things, I only assisted her once, and it was on this property that is in question. That is the only time I've had business with Faith.
But the due process was not followed, Samaritan. I'm sorry.
I also have a question concerning the same.
Yes.
When you were doing all this transfer, did you know that there was a person by the name the property manager who was in charge of the management of this property? Why didn't you consult the property manager, who is Madam Isabella?
The property manager was there. There was a lady by name of Isabella. I'm surprised there's another Isabella.
You guys, have you ever seen?
No, I've never seen her anywhere.
So there was a property manager by the name Isabella?
Yes, with all her documents.
So did you send someone to represent you?
No, none whatsoever. No.
What's going on here?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Are you a sole property manager or do you run a farm?
There are other managers.
farm.
There are other managers who are subordinate to me.
Yes.
But I am the custodian of all the documents. And before they effect anything, I have to get involved.
Okay, what is the name of your real estate farm?
Isabella Homes.
Isabella Home.
Yes.
The same one that authorized the transfer of land from Michael to Faith Wamboi.
It's a hoax. Was there a letter sent to you, to your farm?
Yes, there was.
With my letterhead?
Yes. And
Did you respond?
Yes, I did respond.
Samaritan, I would like to have copies of those documents.
I think there is some-
I am not going to relent. I have to follow up these issues.
Okay.
There's no way a white person can be denied a right to own property in Kenya by using other people as misrepresentation. That is fraud, wakili.
It is not fraud.
Because-
as far as I'm concerned, because we followed every process. We even went to the register of land and confirmed that the parcel of land indeed belonged to Faith Wamboi. They had the records. You can go there and check if you want to.
I will.
You
I
should.
will. I have to.
In fact, you should.
And let me tell you, if up to now, Wakili, you have realized there was some misrepresentation. You know of Isabella.
Yes.
It's not this Isabella.
No.
You received documents from Isabella.
Yes.
I have denied having sent documents to you. I was not involved in the whole process.
Okay, then I think the main problem here is the karaoke's. If at all the signatures that were and the stamps that were in the documents are legitimate, then I think that is the law firm that you should be asking questions.
Why are you not putting yourself in the same category of being blamed? Because you are blaming the karaoke's. Yes,
I'm not.
Yet you're the one who transferred this land.
Samaritan, if you're listening to me well, you'll realize that I'm not blaming anybody. I'm simply saying the process that should be followed so that the said victim can actually find a way to get the property back if it was misappropriated. Yes, if they really want to find this, they want to get to the bottom of this, then you should summon the karaoke's and follow up.
Let me ask you something, Madam Isabella, with due respect.
Yes.
Is Faith, can Faith access where you normally put your documents?
She can. It's a safe. I have access and she has access and Michael has access. Yes.
So do you feel like maybe she took the documents, some copies of the documents, and took them to the lawyer?
Yes.
Frankly,
Yes.
so that they may do the
Yes.
transfer of the land.
And absolutely, that you'll find out that was the truth. Faith has turned out to be very greedy. And let me tell you, Samaritan and Wakili, you better brave yourself, because moving forward, I am standing in this gap.
Well, you should, if you are actually noticing some malpractices,
Yes.
then I strongly suggest that you should.
Yes.
Yes.
We are going to seek redress.
Let me ask you something.
By all means.
Let me ask you, we were expecting Madam Faith to be here.
Yes.
But she saw the video of you, and she was so surprised. She asked me questions, how I know you, and I told her that I don't know you. And you're saying that you once saw Isabella. How can you describe the Isabella that you saw on that day?
Well, I can roughly describe her.
Or
She
do you have
was-
photos of her, maybe?
No.
Did she look anywhere or anyhow like me?
Obviously not, because she was lighter than you. Yes, I'd say shorter too. Yes.
But what about the signatures? maybe during that transfer of the land,
Yes.
there was some signatures.
Right.
With my knowledge, was the signature similar to hers, or was it the same signature?
She can confirm it by herself
Let
because
me
I
see.
still have the emails with me. Yes,
Yeah, you
so
showed
she
me the
can-
emails.
Yes, I showed you. So maybe she can confirm if the signature is the same.
No. And you can see they have been sent by Faith. And there's a Gmail here of Isabella.
Yes.
This is not my email address. Samaritan, it's not.
So this is some sort of fraud.
Sorry. There's fraud.
And Samaritan, as you can see, I am not the one trying to, let's say, falsely acquire any property from your client. I am just a lawyer who represented a client, just like any other. So if you really want to get to the bottom of this, I think the Karaoke's and Faith are the best people to take you forward with this.
But do you feel like you did the right thing according to you? Because
I have a question for him to Samaritan. Wakili,
Yes.
okay, Faith has a right to get you as an advocate.
Yes.
But I'm trying now to think outside the box. They have an advocate.
They do.
Where did she travel all the way to Kisumu to look for an advocate? And they have an advocate.
She did not travel to Kisumu. Our website is online just like any other firm. And we are really reputable. We are a very reputable firm. So that, I think that's why we were the first hits.
But you can smell the mischief because they have karaoke and now she's with another advocate.
Yes, at the time that we were doing this transfer, the karaoke guy was out of the country and had been out of the country for some time. And they were looking to facilitate this as fast as they could because the husband was traveling or something like that.
So Samaritan, I smell the rat here. Their advocate was away. Wakili says she needed to do it in a hurry. Okay, it's okay. Wakili, it's a point noted.
I think these questions
Yeah.
should be answered by Madam Faith. Have you communicated
Absolutely.
with Faith since morning?
Since morning, no, we do not. We actually have more business with Faith. As I said, I only came here to clear the name of our farm. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting on this bench and having all these conversations.
And
I'm
did
only
she tell you
here-
that she's coming here?
Not at all.
So you haven't communicated?
We have not been in
These guys,
communication
they are
since the
things
last
that they
time I
hide.
was.
Yes.
Since the last
There's
time.
no-
And
you can come to the
Samaritan,
studio.
no, Samaritan, you have to assist us and Michael. These people are hiding something.
Let me call Madam Faith.
Please.
Love that you show me. Yes, that I cannot take it for granted. Love that you show